we got some things in the works, and I'd imagine that here in the next week we're going to have some news for you guys.
Really?
Yes, sir.
So maybe they'll announce it this weekend on the desk for Washington.
I hope so.
DC?
I hope so. Yeah.
So is it signed, just not announced, or is it in the works?
It's not an opponent problem. It's a venue problem.
Okay, so opponent signed, and you just need a venue.
Yeah, location. Opponent's locked in. It's the location.
Oh, wow.
And when did you hurt yourself? And how did you do it?
It was during wrestling. It was Friday. It was a Friday, I think. The Friday, let's say Thanksgiving Friday, or somewhere around there. And went to spar, regular sparring, whatever, did everything. Fourth round, had a second. So I have two fresh guys every 2.5 minutes. Fourth round, I had the second fresh guy. And he went for a single leg against the wall. And then I tried to get out of it, and then he hiked it up, and then my knee stayed against the wall, my ankle went up, and then I just heard a big old tear in it. I heard a crazy noise in it, and trying to figure out what it was, and then he thought it was a Velcro from my shin pad. I was like, no, dude, that was my knee.
Oh, shit, man! So you knew immediately this was bad.
I knew something happened, but there's always these times where you're like, well. I hear all these weird noises when I'm training, so I don't know if this is something. Should I really be scared, or is it just some weird thing that my body is now doing? I don't know.
Did you think of fighting at first? I had heard that you had thought of actually seeing if you could keep the date. Were you tempted to see if you could fight through it?
Well, the second day I couldn't walk, and I was on crutches. And then after that, I was like, "Nah, guys, I have to fight." I was like, "I have to do this." We're pretty much 3 weeks out. I was like, "Let's see what we can do." So I had a bunch of guys over at the house working on me constantly. I was doing everything for a week, flushing all the swelling out, doing 10 minutes in the hot tub, 7 minutes ice bath, and then redoing it, and just doing all kinds of stuff, anti-inflammatory, anything that I can do. On physically, on my part, I did it, and I gave myself a week, and then after a week, I tried training again, and they're like, "Yo, yeah, you're moving, and yeah, you're back, but it's not you. It's just a 30% you."
Yeah, fuck that. You gotta take care of that. And you're young, you'll bounce right back.